Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody, my name is Dipa Ningtyas Iswarnindya. My student number is 17 and 68. Here I want to explain about cultural shock with my member, Feda Atmadia, 17 and 71. And then Agustin Dwi Anggraini, 17 and 67. Panji Ayu Ningtyas, 17 and 70. Selva Ekalia Yolanda, 17 and 65. Okay, for the first material will be explained by me. The definition of culture shock. The definition of a culture shock is the trauma you experience when you move into a culture different from your home culture. Culture shock is the personal disorientation a person may feel when experiencing an unfamiliar way of a life due to immigration or a visit to a new country. According to Wikipedia, culture shock is an experience a person may have when one moves to a cultural environment which is different from one's own. It is also the personal disorientation a person may feel when experiencing an unfamiliar way of life due to immigration or a visit to a new country. A move between social environment or simply transition to another type of life. Okay, for the next material is about negative and positive about the culture shock. First is about the negative impact of culture shock on individual physiology, often includes a large and diverse set of symptoms. Although not everyone will experience all the symptoms, almost all people will experience some parts. And then for the positive side is there is a five. There's a five reasons for why experiencing culture shock is actually good for you. First is about experiencing culture shock will shape your personality significantly by teaching you to trust your growth, survive during periods of loneliness and unfamiliarity, and develop a thicker skin. The second is about experiencing culture shock by coming into contact with a new language will force you to adapt and learn the new language quickly. Third is after the effect of culture shock subside and you become more comfortable in your new surroundings, you will have an opportunity to expand your circle of friends to include people from all over the world. And the word is you should never be afraid of a culture shock because getting to know an entirely new culture is a tremendously exciting and liberating experience. And the last is a with experiencing culture shock will teach you the valuable lesson that this world is a small place and that despite our differences, we are all similar and interconnected. Okay, for the next material will be explained by Panji. Thank you.
Culture shock stage. First, honeymoon stage. Honeymoon stage is the first stage of culture shock and it can be often last for several weeks or even months. Second is negotiation stage. This stage usually hits around the 3-month mark although it can be earlier for some individuals. Third is adjustment stage. This is the stage where life gradually starts to get better and routine set in. Fourth, adaptation stage. Feel comfortable in your new country and better integrated. You have successfully adapted to your new way life. Example of culture shock. Number one, feeling uncomfortable in foreign country because their customs are different from your own. Number two, when a student starts a semester abroad or an individual immigrates to a new country and both experience unfamiliar norms in custom, dress, food, and more. In Turkey, don't make the OK sign with your fingers. It's so considered to be a very vulgar gesture in Turkey. Number four, in China, when you are given a business card, you are supposed to hold it with both hands. And the last one, in the USA, if you sneeze, excuse yourself, don't wait for others to say bless you like Mexicans are used to.
There's also culture besides language barrier, frustration, anxiety, and stress also occur whenever people can't do all the things they are accustomed to doing in their everyday lives. This can include work, home, and leisure-related activities that they are either no longer able to do at all or no longer able to do like they are accustomed to. For example, sometimes because of differences in transportation service, people cannot move around as freely or as widely as they are accustomed to. Additional issues such as telecommunication system, things like grocery shopping, gas station system, getting to work, and other things can lead to frustration also. And lastly is the issue of values. A person can experience considerable stress and anxiety when they are living in a different culture with different values from their own. A person may find that some of their own cherished and deeply held values and assumptions about life may not be equally important to members of their new host culture. The areas are of religion, moral behavior, justice and fair play, racial equality, work ethic, and privacy are areas where there may a great deal of cultural relatives and people living and working overseas need to learn to deal with these differences in a relaxed and non-judgmental way.
The next material is coping shock culture. Probably the best strategy of coping with the various impact of culture shock is to make a conscious effort to adjust to the new culture. Here are some suggestions on how to make yourself feel more at home in your new surroundings. Number one, admit frankly that this impact exists. It is not a sign of weakness to admit that you feel uncomfortable, tense, or confused. Number two, learn the rules of living in your host country. Try to understand how and why the local people act the way they do, their behavior and custom. Although they might be different from your own, are neither better nor worse than what you are used to. Number three, get involved in some aspect of the new culture, whether you study art or music or learn a new sport or martial art. Being an interest student will make a world of difference. Number four, take time to learn the language. It always helps to understand as much as possible of what people are saying. They will appreciate your effort to communicate with them in their language, even if it is just a few simple pairs, and it will make your daily life much easier. And number five, take care of yourself. It will exercise and take the time to sleep. Limit your alcohol consumption to moderate amounts. Number six, travel. Take the time to be a tourist and explore the countryside. Number seven, make friends and develop relationship. Getting to know local people will help you overcome culture difference and understand the country. It will also show you how to be more sensitive to culture norms and expectation. Number eight, maintain contact with friends and family back home. Writing about your experience and problem can help you sort through them. It's also a good idea to keep a journal of your feelings and thoughts. And then do something that reminds you of home. Listening to your favorite music or practicing a familiar hobby can boost your spirit when you are feeling homesick. And then the last is avoid idealizing life back home. Try to make the most of your stay and consciously adopt an open mind.
Okay, for the next part is my turn. My name is Vedat Madhya. My student number is 1771. I will explain about the symptoms of culture shock. Every people who live or move to the new place will get the culture shock. There are some symptoms that people get when they move to the new place. Some symptoms can be seen with our eyes, but the other can't be seen with our eyes. Some symptoms can be seen with our eyes. For the example, they have irritation, nervousness, or feeling tired. Those are the example of the symptoms that I will explain later, and I will continue the explanation. Although culture shock is generally understood as a temporary shock felt when confronted by different cultural customs, way of thinking, and behavior patterns, it actually refers to a psychological state of depression caused by the experience of successive failures in unfamiliar social situations. Culture shocks is temporary and everybody goes through it to some extent in the process of cultural adaptation. General symptoms of culture shock include irritation, homesickness, loneliness, nervousness, loss of appetite, sleeplessness, feeling tired, extreme pride in one's home culture, hypersensitivity or excitability, confusion, incompetent, and etc. Those are the general symptoms of culture shock that people can't get it when they get the culture shock. When we talk about the irritation, it can be from the weather or the food, and then homesickness because maybe they miss of their town. Loneliness, it is maybe that they miss their family. Nervousness because of what they do is afraid that it will be wrong or something like that. Loss of appetite because of they don't match with the food. Feeling tired because of like the sleeplessness. It can be caused of feeling tired. Extreme pride in one home culture. Hypersensitivity, confusion, and incompetence is like the general symptoms of culture shock. Okay, thank you for your attention. This is the end of our explanation about the culture shock. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.